Good morning, Rimal.
Good morning.
Can I ask your full name, please?
My name is Rimaljeet Kaur.
Rimaljeet Kaur. Rimaljeet Kaur, how would you like me to call you?
You can call me by initial name Rimal.
Right. Rimal, are you working or you are a student?
I am working as a primary school teacher.
Right. For how long have you been teaching as a teacher?
It has been 2 years now.
Right. Did you always want to be a teacher or you earlier had some other plans?
I always had a passion for teaching, and I believe teaching is something which I can do justice to it. So definitely it was from a long time that I desired.
Very nice. Would you always like to remain a teacher?
Definitely yes. I love teaching and I am very passionate about teaching. I would love to explore myself in this profession only and do justice to this profession.
Very nice. Tell me something about your family.
I live in a nuclear family with my parents and a younger brother. My grandparents live in the village. Other than that, I have my paternal uncles and aunt who live abroad.
Good. Whom do you love the most in your family?
Well, I love everyone in the family, but if I have to talk about the person who I am much more affectionate towards it, then it is my younger brother, since I feel like I am a motherly figure to him. So definitely I have little more affection towards him. Other than that, I love my family.
Good, Ramal. Now I am going to ask you some questions about laughter. What kind of things make you laugh?
Anything that has a humor in it, or sometimes silly things also make me laugh. It totally depends upon the situation and circumstances we are into it. Sometimes my mother scolds me that how you can laugh at some silly things also. Other than that, anything which makes me feel happy or which makes me curious, I laugh.
Nice. Do you like making other people laugh?
Well, I'm a very jolly person. I love to spread happiness, and I always want people around me to feel happy and have smile on their face.
Nice.
So I try to do that.
Do you think it's important for people to laugh?
Definitely yes, because laughter is the best medicine, and most of the problems can be cured if the person is jolly and jubilant. So definitely laughter is very important.
Is laughing the same as feeling happy, do you think?
Well, that is not the same, because happiness is something which you feel, which comes from inside, and laughter is something which you do to make the body physically fit. I usually see people in the park in the morning, they just laugh as an exercise. I believe that happiness comes when laughter can be turned into happiness if one has the feeling in.
Nice, Rimal. Rimal, now I am going to present you a cue card. On this card, a certain topic is written. You will have to speak about this topic for 1 to 2 minutes. You are given 1 minute to prepare the notes if you wish to. Here is a pen and a paper before you. Yes, Rimal. Your time starts now. Could you please start speaking?
There are so many ideas which goes to my mind, and I believe that having new ideas can give a new perspective to the place you are working in, or to the university or the colleges you are studying in. Last year I got the idea of having a biometric attendance in the school itself in which I am working. I got this idea when I used to take the attendance of the more than 50 students, and I used to believe that it is a very cumbersome process as well as time consuming process, we had a lecture of 30 minutes, and from that 30 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes used to go for the attendance. And I believe that is a waste of the time. Rather than, why not to have a system with advanced technology where one can evolve in the attendance. So I discussed it with one of my coordinator there. I explained the process, how students early in the morning will come and give their biometric attendance. The system will identify them with their thumbprints or with their face, and that would save our time. And when returning back also, they can give their attendance in that system. She was very much flabbergasted by my idea and was astonished that how you come up with an idea. So we discussed a lot about this idea, its pros and cons, and she said that she would talk to higher authorities. And I believe, and I told her about the long-term benefits of this biometric concept. I believe this concept would definitely be a fruitful idea in the long term. And I read it in the newspaper, and I told her the success rate of this biometric system. She she showed some kind of interest in, and she assured me that she will talk to higher
Right,
authorities.
thank you very much. That's the end of your cue card. Renmal, was your idea received immediately or did she show any reluctance earlier?
Definitely, she had some reluctance earlier, because anything, nobody wants to change or nobody wants to adapt to new changes. But one who has an idea should have the convincing power so that he can convince other person. I definitely tried my best to convince her, and lately she got convinced with my idea.
Right, thank you very much. Renmal, some people think that education should be about memorizing the important ideas of the past. Do you agree?
I really don't subscribe this viewpoint, because ideas are something when you observe things and when you see things around you, you immediately get in some idea. It is not that when you are in the past, or something which you did in the past can give you an idea. There may be sometimes that you learn something from the past, but that is not the case every time. You see new things around you, you read new things around you, and that gives you an idea to bring a change.
Good. Should education encourage students to bring new ideas?
Definitely yes. Education should be something which is more practical and which is more realistic, and which proves to be a boon to the society in terms of the development, in terms of evolution. Definitely, and I have witnessed myself with my own experience that education is now changing, is evolving, and trying and endeavoring to bring some practical aspects in the students' life.
Nice. Do you think teachers could help students to bring new ideas?
To my mind, since I am also a teacher, I try my best to inculcate the curiosity, to satisfy their needs, and to make them more practical. Teacher has a crucial role to play in a student's life, and teachers are the one who can give the perspective to look things to look at the things in a new way.
Should employers encourage their employees to have new ideas for the improvement of the company?
To my mind, definitely yes, because employees are the one who are the pillars of the any company, and who are the one who can bring success and laurels to the company.
Good.
Employers definitely should encourage their employees to bring new ideas, because you don't know what kind of everyone is individual and have their own mind, and you never know what idea can they bring and how this idea can be a evolving idea for the company.
And do you believe employers are already doing that?
Definitely yes, they are doing, but I believe there is some setback from the employers, because they are not really adapted to the change. Everyone sees that there should be no change, and they want to be rigid.
Good. What is more difficult, having new ideas or executing the older ideas?
Well, to my mind, having new ideas is not a cumbersome process, because you see so many things and you always get some kind of idea. What makes the thing or process difficult and cumbersome is implementation. many people have new ideas. Some show reluctance to change. Some are very rigid about their laws and regulations. They really don't want to change. Implementation is definitely a problem in my country as in the companies as well, because to bring a change, you need to adapt yourself as well as your surroundings, and that makes a problem in the implementation.
Right, Remal. Thank you very much. That's the end of your speaking test. All the best for your career.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.